Hello again. I shouldn't have ended. I didn't realize that YouTube was able to pick it back up. It was. I would have had to edit everything, but it did do it. So, hello again, friends. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't even know what the heck happened there. It was like my internet, I guess, just dropped for a second. I think my internet's fine, though. Yeah, all my lights are blinking. But it was on YouTube as well, so I don't know. I don't think it was Twitch. I think it was, I don't know, something weird. That hasn't happened to us in a minute. Hello, everybody. Weird. Hello. Hello, Patrick. Hello, Peter. Welcome in. Should I go into the other stream and tell people? Or if anyone's still in the other stream on YouTube, can you guys just let people know that I'm back? Just like refresh the page, it'll come back up. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me show you the crop tops and then we'll play the game. This is the internet maybe being mad at me because I'm not actually playing the game that I said I would be playing. But that sucks. We had like we're having a good vibe. We had so many cool people in the room. All right, okay. Let's look at these crop tops that I said I was going to show you guys. And then we'll jump back in. Can you guys see me? You can see me, I assume. Hello. Resurrected more times than Jesus. Well, I don't know, I guess. Jesus was only resurrected once, right? Or was he resurrected twice? If so, I think I'm basically tied with Jesus. I didn't realize that my stream was just going to come right back on YouTube, because usually it doesn't do that. It's like it'll come back on Twitch, but not on YouTube. Let me see if I can go actually private my other one. Comes in. It's always a surprise when the tide comes again. Let me just edit these real quick. Live. Do. This is like a YouTube poop. So we're just gonna private that and then actually here. I'll just leave this one. I don't know if it matters as much for lives that my titles are the same, and I can go back in later and fix that. I'll just rename that one because we basically just had like a mental health chat. Although that's also good. We like a mental health chat. Wait, where is it? Did I put it in this chat? I did. Here we go. Wow. Wow. Okay, here, let me show you guys the tops. Everybody's back? What happened? Come on, Amanda, crack the whip on YouTube. I have no control over the internet, guys. I'm sorry. I like how when I have internet issues, people are always like, I don't understand. I'm like, it's just the internet, probably. Probably just the internet. Although my internet looks like it's doing fine, so I actually have no idea what happened. And now I have, like, 0 issues. I think it was just something interrupted the internet, like, for a second. And that second cut off the stream. That's what I think happened. That's my theory. I don't know. Lilo and Stitch this weekend. I know, I'm so excited. Anyways, take 2. I know Doctor Who was nuts. I watched Doctor Who and I watched Last of Us last night. And what else do I have to watch? I have to watch... I gotta watch... What happens, says Nick? Oh yeah, I just explained that. Resurrected more times than Jean Grey? Definitely not. Jean Grey's been resurrected like... I want to say like at least 5 times. Like, I don't even think that's including Krakoa times, to be honest with you. So I'm just gonna say 5 base. Doctor Who was nuts. You know what I still have to watch? The Rehearsal. I haven't watched the new episode of The Rehearsal. Internet is hit or miss sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it, I don't know, it does what it does. We don't have lines, I think, in my area that are underground. All of our lines are above ground, so that also can cause problems if it's really windy. Thank you, Cherry. Thank you, Otto. Hello. You were asleep before 9 p.m. Wow, did you feel good when you woke up this morning, though? Bet all that rest was good. Thank you, Overlord. Welcome back in. Am I watching Mobland? Nah. I don't know what that is. What is that, Nessie? Is it about the mob? Do I have fun cosplaying as Goblin Queen? I have fun cosplaying as everyone, Nick. If I didn't have fun, I wouldn't do it. Okay, let me show you these tops, and then we'll play some Marvel Rivals. I've stalled enough, you see, telling you about my mental health states and talking about that. We should get started on this. But first, let me show you these cool tops that I saw. Look at these. Do I need to get these? I need you guys to tell me. Yes, I'm back. I don't know what happened, because I feel like when I came back, like, YouTube, everyone came in immediately, and I feel like Twitch maybe had a delay. So maybe it is Twitch. Maybe it is a Twitch glitch. Look at these. Sorry for being hot and stoned. I don't know what's wrong with me. They also have Good Luck Babe, Alpha Male. I feel like this could be a cute one. I also know someone that, some people that, I know someone in particular that I feel like this would actually be a cute crop top on them. Make America Great Again, but it's just the Spice Girls. And then I also have a friend, my friend Jen, I was thinking, would maybe like some of these. And then I wanted to look up, oh, Princess. I love Princess. But they also have, because I was looking up, there's one that I've always wanted to own. Like, actually, I want this on my pants, on the butt on my pants, but Drama Queen. This is a top that I've always wanted to own as a drama kid. So I feel like this is something that I need. And I think they have them in like a bunch of different colors. You can do white, black, pink, red, or light blue. Kind of like the light blue, honestly. Anyways. Aren't they cute? And they have like a sale going on, I think, right now. So maybe I'll see what funds I can scrounge together and message some of my friends that I think would like them. Maybe we could place an order as a group. Little group order, never hurt nobody. All right. I'm gonna turn off Good Kid, even though I love Good Kid. And now we can get set up. Psychotic, thank you so much for the 7 stream streak. Glitch in the Matrix? Glitch in the Matrix, indeed. It was me talking too much about mental health, I think. The internet was like, how dare you try to spread the word that mental health is health, and that's awful. Don't do that. I don't know. I don't know what happened. It was very weird. Doesn't normally go like that, but sometimes it do be. It do be. Like that. Custom text/photo. Yeah, you can put whatever you want on it. I was also thinking they're kind of pricey, so I don't know if I could do them as like merch, and then I would have to ship them myself if I ordered them through the site. But that means that I could put anything I want on it and like maybe make some custom crop tops to sell. For merch. 16 times in total, which is crazy. Is that including Krakoa, silent protagonist, or not including Krakoa? Lumix, hello, welcome on in. Trekopedia says, I'm just happy my Jason X4K is coming this week. One of my favorite Friday the 13th movies. Nice. Oh, dang. I hate when that happens, Cherry. I hate when you get, like, sick and it comes in waves, and you're just kind of like, I guess I just have to deal with this thing. Like, there's not much else to do. Also, Inez Morales de Venancio, thank you so much for subscribing. And Ricky Siege, thank you so much for following. Welcome on into the Fang Gang. Ah! That's a fun one for funerals, Otto. Yeah, I don't know if I'd get that one. I personally don't. Well, I have friends that really like that word that I know, like, love it. And when I'm around them, I'll say it, but otherwise, not really my preference. But, yeah, I know a lot of people like it. And it's also, like, a vibe. It's, like, an aesthetic. Oh, Dichotic. Hopefully your car will be repairable and it won't be too expensive. Sending good vibes your way. No, it's like you can put your own text on it. I don't think it just says custom text / photo. No. Tip jars on the crop tops? We could do some tip jars for the crop top, yeah. If you guys want to send tips, I can say, you can just let me know you want to put it towards crop tops instead of the secret cosplay. And I can definitely do that. Or maybe it's this. Donate, tips. There is the link. It's just my my PayPal through Streamlabs. If you guys want a tip for crop tops, just put a little message being like, hey, it's for those sweet crop tops. I don't think they're that much either. I think they're like 27 bucks per. And what was the deal? It's something like, what did it say? Cherry Kitten is the site. So right now, buy 3, get 15% off. Buy 4, get 20% off. So, and I think they're like $27.80 Canadian each. And then I don't know what shipping is, but I assume shipping is probably going to be about $20 because I just expect shipping to be ridiculous. In this day and age, it usually is in Canada. Our shipping costs are strangely expensive. But probably just because we're such a big country. But it's weird. I live in a popular place, and even shipping here is expensive. So yeah, probably if I get like... I can get one if I have like probably like 40-ish, 50 bucks. What word, Amanda? Your secret cosplay is Jar Jar. No, my secret cosplay is not Jar Jar. Not correct. Sith Jar Jar. That's what I'm doing, actually. Yeah, I'm doing good, Cherry. We were just talking about... I was just talking about some of my depression struggles. That's all. But I'm doing okay. I can always use a beautiful message. I will never say no. But I am okay. Today, I danced around my apartment this morning to cheer myself up, and it worked pretty well. Dancing is powerful. It's Irish mob drama set in the UK. Tom Hardy is in it. So far, there's 8 episodes. Samal says, who are you? Who are you? Nick, thank you. Nick says, Amanda McKnight. Yeah, or VampX13. You can call me Vamp. You can call me Amanda. Who are you? Who are you? Remember those sweatpants that had Juicy written on the back? Nessie, exactly. That is the aesthetic I'm looking for. You got it, Juicy. What's my favorite custom clothing to make? What do you mean my favorite custom clothing to make, Nick? Like you mean to make? Like to get made commissions? To make myself? I don't really make clothing, but, yeah, I don't really make clothing. I don't actually like making clothing. Really. Silent Protagonist says, I have to check. You have to check what? Your face has to be on your merch. I have merch with my face that is an animated version of my face, but I also have some art, some photography that I got done that I do want to put on shirts. And I also want to do some posters as well. That's my photo sets, which is at my Gumroad shop. which is, I think it's just... Oh, do we not have a merch link here? On the YouTube side? Maybe we don't. That's so weird. Anyways, no merch command for Nightbot over there. That's the merch shop, which is linked actually just below my YouTube videos. And then my Gumroad, where I sell photos, is this. I think. Does that work? Yeah. That link works. Kiba says, hello again, Amanda. You should cosplay as Mimosa Vermilion. I don't know who Mimosa Vermilion is. Who is that? I don't recognize that name. Mimosa Vermilion, black cover. From an anime? Mimosa. Mimosa Vermilion. Oh, she's cute. Oh, I like her little, what would you call those? It's like, kind of like bloomers. Yeah, she's pretty cute. I've never seen this anime. What's it about? Leo, hello. What are my thoughts on Marvel 1943 being delayed? Let them cook, I say. I say let them cook. I think if they take their time and it's great, then I'm down. I'm down for it, you know? I want to check out the patch stuff. I'm very sad that, like, I don't think I'm gonna get this patch skin because the way that they didn't make this very clear what you had to do. I thought I had to just do these acts, and then I found out after, like, oh, you actually have to do all the event missions. And you have to wait till the next day for it to even unlock. But we're close. I think we'll get done phase 1 today, so I don't know if that means I'll get to phase 2. I really want the patch skin, though, so I'm really bummed if this is the only way to get it. I hate when they make things sometimes just feel like so like inaccessible on Marvel Rivals, and that's frustrating. It's like if you're not playing every day for like multiple hours in a day, like good luck. Or if you're not like playing at a high level where you can get stuff faster because you're playing at a high level. Also, guys, drops are on, by the way. So make sure you get those things. Am I a disappointed Leafs fan? I'm not super into sports in general. So I'm just like, that's how it goes with the Leafs, you know? We never make it to the playoffs, really. We haven't made it in forever, so I'm a pretty accepting Leafs fan. I just usually expect to be disappointed by the Leafs. But yeah. My family are more into hockey than I am. I am only into hockey really through other people that I know that like hockey. That I like those people. It's magic, basically. Okay, so magic-based anime. Got it. Samantha, hello. Dead Muzan says tedious. The Leafs? Yeah, tedious. Tedious is pretty much what I would say. Pantaloons, jod hoppers. No, I'd call them bloomers. They're kind of like little shorts that like go up underneath. If you look up the character Mimosa Vermilion, you'll see what I'm talking about. Lummox said, get those things. Get which things, Lummox? The crop tops? Cherry says, mission cheer up is a go. I'm so sorry you're struggling a little right now, but no, your feelings are valued. You're a living thing at the end of the day, and it's okay to feel the way you're feeling. But I want you to know you're an amazing person. You have a heart of gold who brings smiles everywhere she goes. I know, since I've become a part of your community, not only has it been the best year of my life, but I've never smiled so hard until I met you and Lucy. Aw, thank you, Cherry. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the kind message. I am doing better today, but yeah, last night, guys, I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit touch and go there. It was a bit bleak. I was really, really, really depressed last night. But it's ups and downs. Get those things. Oh, the drops. Yeah, I already got the drop. You can get it through watching the stream and make sure your rivals is connected. But it's basically this chronovium spray. I can show it to you guys if you want to see what you'll be getting. And then we'll jump into a game here. Aw, thank you, Cherry. I appreciate it. Y'all always make me smile. I'm in my happy place when I'm on stream. Kiba, I have played Indiana Jones. Yeah, if you look back on my channel in the lives, we've played a ton of Indiana Jones, but I haven't finished it yet. Then Assassin's Creed Shadows came out, and I've been playing that in Marvel Rivals, and The Midnight Walk, and I'm playing A Way Out right now with my friend Lucy, which we'll be getting back to near the end of the month. Patrick says, I hope you are okay, Amanda. I am doing my best to be okay. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I am not great, but we're working on it. Being okay is constantly a work in progress, I feel. Yeah. And don't worry, I've dealt with depression for a lot of my life. So I'm sure I will make it through. I have therapy tomorrow. So yay. That is a good thing. It's, I was thinking about canceling it to save money, but ultimately I was like, nah, I need to do it. Even though it's like, it's so expensive. Therapy's so expensive. I pay like, $175, I think, for a session, which is pretty pricey, but that is what it is. And I love my therapist. I have a great therapist, so worth it. Did Uptown Duck help cheer you up yesterday, says Sonic? Uptown Duck did help a bit. I was talking to Uptown Duck about my feels, and Uptown Duck, yeah, Duck was there for me, for sure. But it helps. It's not enough to beat the depression, unfortunately, when I'm kind of in that place. But, you know, everyone that says something, that reaches out to me, that has a kind word, that makes me feel seen, all of that helps, in my opinion. Okay, so I think we're going to look at who we're the best at playing today, and we're going to kind of stick to that person. I should also look at what my dailies are. But first, let me show you this spray. Let's go into Scroll Girl, because I don't know if have I customized Scroll Girl sprays? I don't know. Cosmetics. Sprays. Oh, also, do I have enough to get the Squirrel Girl skin? I wonder. Cosmetics. Yeah, sprays. So this is the one that you guys can get right here. Chronovium. Yeah, I haven't updated. I don't know. I hate that it's like the for your sprays, you have to go right trigger and then use these buttons. So it's like really not intuitive because I would use my right finger, but I use my right finger for both, my right thumb. So I have to like use my left finger on the right stick. It's weird. I don't know why it's laid out like that, but that's how it's laid out for assigning these. I feel like Marvel Rivals wants me to play on my keyboard. That's what I think they want me to do. Salmon Ray says, I deal with anxiety and depression and have for a long time too. I do therapy, meds, whatever it takes to get through. Well, Salmon Ray, I hope that your mental health journey continues to go well and that all of the things that you do assist and help and that you're doing okay. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I also do what I can to get through. And I also, you know, try to take initiative myself to do little things. I think it's important. My advice to people is always just like anything you can find that brings you like a little bit of joy. It doesn't have to be like a huge thing. One of my recent bits of advice I gave to someone when they were asking was blowing bubbles. I think blowing bubbles is like weirdly helpful when I'm feeling down. What the heck? That is not what I... Huh? Why did you do that? That's not the one I selected. There we go. I also don't like that every time you assign something, it'll just scroll all the way back up. I feel like they could make this whole part, like, just a little bit more... I'm just going to use my mouse, actually. It's faster. I just wanted to assign some stuff to Squirrel Girl. I think those might be all the Squirrel Girl ones that I have. It's our new one. Better stop that vehicle! Okay, Galacta. Alright. Oh, because I already assigned those ones. Yeah. You can do Jeff and... I feel like Squirrel Girl likes Jeff. Guess we could do some Galacta. Better stop that vehicle. You better. And yeah, she likes Spider-Man. Squirrel Girl's a Spider-Man fan. She's also an Iron Man fan. I don't know if I have any Iron Man sprays, really. It's crazy. Okay. We got some sprays set up for Squirrel Girl now. Now, who are my best characters? Huh. She has arisen from the ashes of the dark depths of Dead Spot Wi-Fi. I have, Eric. I was only down for a few seconds, but I'm back. I'm back, baby. Renell, yes, my internet just crashed for a second. Play with community, yeah, it's not on yet, Lenderman, but it will be when we reach our goal. Let me put up, let me actually just pin that in the chat. Mimosa is a redhead magic knight, and you are a redhead McKnight. Perfect match. That's true, Kiba. I am that. KO Joe, greetings. Hello. KO Joe says $175. I could use that. Yeah, me too, because it would pay for my therapy. I feel you. I feel you. Me too. Yeah. Ooh, Blizzard is a good way. I think that's a good tactic. Cheaper than therapy. Yeah, but therapy is more efficient than a sweet treats and making you feel better, I will say. It's definitely cheaper than therapy, though. I know, I wish therapy wasn't so much, but it is what it is. I only go, like, a few times a year right now to talk to my therapist. Sleep and ice cream are the cure for depression. Sleep is definitely up there, Kiba. That is true. Sleep fixes a lot of things. KO Joe, I actually feel I need to not be so stoned, maybe. Because I feel like lately... I think it might be having adverse effects on me, actually. It can help with depression, but it really depends. And also, apparently, if you're more prone to depression, then it can actually do more harm, I've been reading. So I'm not sure. KO just said, take some time off, like several days. Give yourself permission to be lazy once in a while. KO Joe, I cannot afford to take several days off, but I wish I could. That would be nice. I definitely cannot afford to take several days off. Has anyone in both chats or Vamp ever walked through a cloud of pollen and it gets in your eyes despite wearing sunglasses? I have not, Sonic. That sounds crazy. Jeremy, hello, welcome in. You are so welcome for the gifted membership. I'm not sure if it was me or Duck, but thank you for being a member and thanks for checking it out. I hope you enjoy all the membership rewards. Congrats. Hi, Valentino. How's it going? Samantha says, do you have depression? Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not diagnosed or anything, but I've definitely, I think, had depression on and off for a while. A lot of my life, honestly. Samantha, thanks for being a member, by the way. I appreciate you. Dante says, this is kind of fitting since I made a Susan Storm-inspired character in the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game. Nice. I don't know if we're going to play some Sue today, but I want to play the characters that I feel like I do the best at. So I don't know how I see that. I think if I go to my stats, I can see matches played, wins. So I've won 9, so almost 50%. Matches played, wins. Not as good with Jeff. Matches played, wins. 13-7. That's not too bad. Yeah, Storm, we've won more than half, I think. Yeah, less than half. I've only played 5 matches with Squirrel Girl, really? Oh, in this season. All seasons. Let's go. Okay, so almost half. Half. Is there anyone that's more than half? Hey, Wanda. I'm pretty good at Wanda, I guess. Wanda. Storm. Wolverine, maybe? Okay. We'll try some Wanda and some Storm. We can still play Jeff if we need to heal and stuff. Sue isn't too bad, actually. Wanda, Storm, Sue, Jeff today is going to be my focus. But, of course, you can always redeem heroes that you guys want to see me play as. I'm going to put a pinned comment, and then we'll jump into our first match here. Storm! Sonata, hello! How's it going? Welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Also, thanks for checking out my live. Everyone say hi to my friend Shavad. That's my friend. Hi, how's it going? It's one of my oldest friends. Also, we need to like plan another hangout in Montreal in the summer. Saying hey from the Mediterranean Sea. Nice. Oh, that sounds great. How's the Mediterranean Sea doing? Hope you're getting some nice weather over there. Otto says Jeff and Wanda. Yeah, Jeff, Wanda, Sue, and Scarlet Witch. Jeff, Wanda, Sue, and Storm. Jeff, Wanda, Sue, and Storm, I think. Yes, I will definitely come hang out with you. We need to hang out again in Montreal. That was a good time. Montreal's great. Honestly, guys, I kind of want to live in Montreal. Jeremy says, how can we support you? Like, seriously support you. Just do what you're doing, Jeremy. Be here, watch the streams, give them thumbs up. That's all helpful. Following me on socials. If you can monetarily support, I have a Patreon. I have a merch shop. I have a photo set shop. I have OF. I have my coffee. You can support through YouTube. You can support through Twitch. Any of those is great. But also just literally being here. Just being here and watching the stream is so helpful. So thank you. You are supporting me. You're doing it right now. You're seriously supporting me. I got out of theaters from Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. You just got out of the theater from seeing the movie, Valentino? Is it out where you are? I think it's coming out Thursday, I thought. Is the earliest for previews. Storm is super good. Also, when you say stoned, did that person mean marijuana? Yeah, I think that's what they meant. And yes, yes. Legal in Canada. You grew up having a crush on Storm? Yeah, Storm is great, Samantha. Honestly, good crush to have. Aw, Infant Jones.